Hey guys, Shion Craig Haley here at Elite Force Martial Arts. I was reading the Sun Sentinel the other day and I heard about a child that was hit by a car while riding his bicycle to school out in West Boca off of Palmetto Park Road. And it got me thinking a little bit about some reminders that we want to share with our kids to make sure that when they are riding the bicycles that they're doing it in a very safe way. Number one, we want to just stress to all of our kids, right, is to be predictable. Sometimes kids do get a little goofy when they're riding their bicycles and they might zigzag or ride side to side. So we want to remind them, ride in a straight line, be predictable so cars aren't surprised if a child all of a sudden swerves from one side or the other. Just remind them to ride in that straight line, especially when they're on the road. Number two is we want them to be very visible to the cars. And what we mean by that is when your child wears bright colors, fluorescent, things like that, it helps the cars see them at a greater distance farther away, and it keeps your child safe. A lot of times people think white is the best color, but it actually doesn't always make them the most visible. So any type of neon reflective type of apparel, bright colors is going to help that car see them. Next thing we want to remind your child is to always ride with both hands on the handlebars. You know, sometimes they might be carrying things, carrying a baseball bat, books, whatever. The more that they can take those books, put them in a backpack or some type of a bicycle carrier so they have both hands on the bike, they can ride in a straight line, have better control, right? And then the last thing is to always teach your child to be alert. Be alert for potholes in the road, railroad tracks. If they're riding through a parking lot, they may think, well, all the cars are parked. Well, they may not realize that somebody got in their car and the car starts to move. So remind your child to always be alert when they're riding their bicycle so they don't take anything for granted, right? The last thing any of us want to see is any of our children ever get hurt while they're riding the bikes. So I hope that you'll take this video, share it with your children, review it, watch it, review some of these safety tips so we can keep all of our kids safe in our community. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for being a part of the Elite Force family.